Here are 12 tips for you to barbecue better. And tip number 1, don't be afraid to barbecue in bad weather. Tip number 2, plan ahead. If you know you're going to be barbecuing later or tomorrow, get marinating. Tip number 3, preheat your grill. Now, I know this is obvious to a lot of you out there, but it's not obvious to everybody. Tip number 4 is to always oil the grates. A tip that I like is tongs, some paper towel soaked in a high smoke point, neutral flavored oil, and brush those grates so nothing sticks. Tip number 5 is to consider having different heat zones. On the left, high heat, on the right, low heat, or even the heat off, and use indirect heat to finish the cook. Tip number 6, avoid heating up the entire barbecue for like one piece of meat or one piece of veg. Try to fill it up a bit, maybe meal prep. Tip number 7, don't overcrowd the barbecue. Leave a little bit of space in between items. Tip number 8 is to have the right tools, whether it's a fish spatula or a digital thermometer. Tip number 9, keep the lid closed. This is going to allow for convection to happen. That hot air is going to circulate. Proteins will cook right the way through. Tip number 10, let your meats rest before slicing. Allow time for those juices to redistribute. Tip number 11, be safe. Never leave the grill unattended. Tip number 12, for God's sake, clean your grill when you're done with it.